This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Bruins. He just sprints into the end zone. Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Hand it off. He's got room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense operating from the pistol. He's going to hand this off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Using his legs, it's Rodgers. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He keeps it. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here. Let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, UCLA. They cap the drive with 6 points. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. The Bruins will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And the pass is incomplete. just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Bruins. That's how you finish a play. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. He dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Now here's the toss play. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. When he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read, it's a keeper. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The Bruins will look to convert here on fourth down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the Bruins are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Trying to find some room. It's Rodgers. Makes a move and breaks free. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball at the 40.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, UCLA.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Ohio State.
Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Direct snap. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. offense will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
And that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Use the ground game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Makes the read. He's keeping it. Finding space at the 20. Bursts into space. Past the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. To put them on top now.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. As the first down is still going. They'll bring it down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He keeps it. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Setting the back in motion. Direct snap. He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They got him down out near the 40.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Becomes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Pounding away with the run game. Puts into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard. Just so much fun to watch.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. UCLA offense takes the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. First down here for this offense. They'll ride the back again here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.